What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where somebody told me all my builds are for like hard content and they're not very good, so I put a rainbow build on and I've come to Legendary District Union Arena. I haven't tried this build out since the patch went live, so I thought, you know what, let's see how it gets on. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually going to work at all. It might not. Where can we hit first? There we go. Give me some deeps, please. Now, we've got to be careful with their mini tanks, right? The mini tanks at the beginning of this, they're horrible. Just going to spray and pray a little bit, right? I mean, we seem to be putting in the work even though we're not doing any firing. Look at all that damage. Just kind of ticking away ever so nicely. Probably can expose ourselves a little bit more now. Mini tank guys are controllers are down, so let's get rid of these tanks that are probably going to be irritating. We don't really got much survivability built into this build either. It is very damage oriented, even though it is a rainbow build. But it does make for it's a bit different, right? We're playing in cover. But it is legendary, you know, and we solo, so take some of these things into account. What if negotiators would be good in here now? I lost my bleed bullets. Oh no, I've not. That's good. Come on, go back and spread the plague. Where's he going? Let's set you on fire so I can get me bullets back. Bro's tripping. Let's throw my hive out. Get him bleeding that way instead. He's going down. This guy's just hiding while he's dying. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, there's the mini tank from previous. But let's not go near the mini tank. That's probably not worthwhile. See ya. I mean, it's not strikers, but that'd be boring, right? And, you know, that would be easy. But, yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you could use this build in any other content in the game and it absolutely obliterates. So, yeah, pretty good. Anyway, the build for this is what I usually use open world in heroic all directives content, because you'll always get your bullets back and you can just sit in cover and things will just die. So although not necessarily built for legendary, this is, you know, certainly built for anything below it. It will absolutely destroy it. And you are right when you say this, it is rainbow and it will look pretty crazy, but bear with me when I show it you. So the reason we're using the crossbow is because in a legendary situation, everything's an elite pretty much. So you've got 10% protection from elite with that there as well, which is just really nice. If you're in an open world scenario, you could probably switch this off if you wanted to go gunner, so that then you could then take in some 10% armor on kill as well, which can be pretty nice. You could also swap out the knees if you wanted to put something else in for some extra armor on kill, some palisade or something like that, or perhaps a bellstone piece as well. That would give you armor regen. So you've got some options. But the other things that I would keep the same would be the ongoing directive and the vile mask. Now with the ongoing directive, the chest piece got a buff in this year's patch. And now we've crashed, so we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. So back to the chest piece. So the chest piece got a buff this season, where your hollow point ammo does more damage. So if you're going to be shooting more, it makes sense to run the chest piece. If you're not going to be shooting more, I would put on ongoing directive on the knees, and I would switch out for what looks like an obscene chest piece, this golden chest piece, because we get status effects, which I'll explain in a little bit. Weapon damage, status effects again, and I've got my protection from elite mod in there. But I've also got glass cannon in there because I want to maximize the damage from all of the ticks that the pestilence is doing as well. So that's where you've got to think about that. That's why we need the red cores in here too, because that will up the damage that the pestilence ticks are doing. So not only are we relying on pestilence ticks to do, you know, more damage, and obviously, you know, we could change this damage to armor off if you really wanted to. You could go rate of fire. You could go damage to health. At the end, that will, you know, do pestilence tick damage as well. Or you could go critical hit chance, depending on what build that you're using it in and what you use it the most. You've got some options there as well. We're going to use the vile mask, because the vile mask will do toxic delivery again, and that will spread. And we're trying to do as much damage while sat in cover doing not a lot as absolute possible. This comes with status effects, Hasbro, and I've got a protection from elites mod in there again, because we do need some protection from elites. Sometimes if we do get run up on, we do kill things, but we kill things a little bit slower, so this makes sense. Now, as far as everything else goes, the reason why I'm running protection from elite mods I just explained, but why am I running status effects? Well, ongoing directive will obviously give us bleed bullets. The hollow point bullets, they bleed bullets. Now, if you've got status effects in your build, the enemies will bleed for longer, and it's a significant amount of time longer that they will bleed. And that kind of syncs up with the backpack talent from ongoing directive. Increases the duration of your bleed status effects by 50%, and all bleed damage done by 100%. So essentially, they're going to bleed for longer, they're going to take more damage because we're getting a buff for that also. And you can see here status effects and weapon damage in there. When we look at the gloves, it's going to be the same story. Weapon damage, status effects. On the knees, weapon damage, status effects. And on the holster, weapon damage, status effects. And then you just need something on the bottom here. You can revive hive if you want, but you just need some kind of skill that's going to allow you to put a status effect on an enemy so that you can trigger getting your hollow point ammo, because they have to die underneath a status effect to trigger that ammo. Now, it might seem like this is absolutely wild, right? Because it's in a rainbow build. It's like, whoa, what's going on? It doesn't make any sense. but it does an insane amount of damage, and it allows you to turn on all the directives in the game, not have to worry about ammo, not have to worry about cool skills or anything like that, and get a lot of XP. So depending on what kind of gameplay style you want to play, this is a very chilled, relaxing and sit back kind of gameplay style. For instance, I can just show you here. Where have we hit? Has it gone through? And now when you see it ticking away, can you see the numbers? So it's doing 800k there just off the pestilence hits, and we're not seeing the bleed damage either. The bleed damage there, one of them is 112, another one is 200 and something. No, the bleed doesn't spread. That's unfortunate. If the bleed spread, that'd be, you know, even better. And we probably could work that in, but we would lose some bleed damage if we did, because we'd have to use a backpack talent to help it spread. But as you can see, it's insanely good for just kind of sit back, big chilling, just kind of spray around. And yeah, you'll start, I mean, the game's not even registering out, but you can see it in the bottom corner. You can see how much damage is kind of ticking, and how everything's just kind of dying. And the pestilence really does put in that extra work while you kind of just tap around and then just sit and watch things die. And if elites are dying from this, you know everything else from legendary or lower, it's going to absolutely decimate. That's a big word for me, but yeah, it's really, really good. And it's a nice alternative for the pestilence build. I did post a high-end Langmore pestilence build a few days ago. That's really nice. The pestilence ticks it for over a mil a tick. It creates like 1.2 mil a tick, which is absolutely crazy. But this is just something to deal with directives as well. And yeah, it just works out really, really nice. That's going to be it for the video. There it is, the rainbow in all of its glory. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe for more legendary builds. And I'll see you in the next video. And for those of you that are still around at the end of the video, here is some heroic all the directives footage just to show you that it's good. I have got gunner on instead because it's nice for the armor regen, the armor on kill, sorry, and the bullet regen as well. It just helps out that little bit, but this is what it will look like. And the aim of the game here is to just tag and, you know, watch them die. Even that dude, the mini tank's dying. Come through here, I think. Oh, no, they're coming above us.
Vital signs critical. Access key detected.
One that spread the pain. Where are they at? We can see we're killing things. I can see the damage, but I can't see where he is. Good old fog of war. I heard something. Oh, he's up there. Yeah, we'll just tag him, go into cover, and then you can see he's just dying. This guy's gone over there. So again, we'll tag him, but look, he goes into cover. But it really doesn't matter. We do that much damage. He just dies.
System back online.
And I think that's it already. Someone kind of chilling over there. Or a sniper. But it really just takes a quick burst of bullets and we're kind of done. As you can see, really, really easy. I will extend the video just a tad.
Black Tusk have moved into the American History Museum, and we think they're trying to set up an outpost.
And go and do this one as well. So we've just arrived. Hopefully this will yield us a few more enemies to shoot. Oh, he's an elite. He was. But as you can see, we really don't have to worry anything. It's just tap, tap, tap with your gun and just sit in cover and, you know, let the things do the worst. And you can put a reviver hive on as well if you wanted to. You only need one skill that is going to cover you for getting your bleed bullets back. So like the high is probably a good shout for this. Where are they going to come from? Anywhere? Oh, they're over there. Oh, they're going to my spot. Ow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You have got to be careful a little bit because obviously we are running glass cannon.
Progress halted.
The hive would have been useful then for sure. Would have been embarrassing.
Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Access key detected.
Oh, the key.
Some of you may have heard that I am working with the Secretary of Homeland Security.
You know, if you put it on challenging because you want to, you know, 5 directive challenge everything, you'll blast through stuff so much quicker as well. So when you're talking about SHD farming, you know, or things like that, then yeah, an absolute breeze. Especially when you get them, you know, quad and 5 times XP events, then yeah, it's just wild. Like, look at this here now, it's so easy. This guy's going to try and sneak up on me, but we don't care.
Manual override required.
And that's it, I think. Job done. This video certainly has been long enough, but I did really feel like I had to prove it in all scenarios. That's 12,400 now. Ooh, not quite. Just a little bit off. But that's going to be it. See you next time.
Location